Hello, and thanks for clicking on this video. This is a news story from Austin, Texas, from the local station there, and it is about the state of Texas wanting to implement a Christian curriculum in schools, public schools. So let's watch.
More than 100 people signed up to share their opinions on this curriculum to the board today. The Texas Freedom Network, who are in opposition to this curriculum, told me that they actually bussed in about 70 people to share their opinions about how they think this curriculum should stick to Sunday school. Separation of church and state up for debate again in Texas public schools.
There is a difference between preaching and teaching, and this curriculum is preaching.
The Texas Education Agency proposed a new public school curriculum that's angering some who say it's infused with religious teachings. Tuesday morning, these opponents, like State Representative James Tallarico, showed up at the State Board of Education's meeting to testify against it.
By elevating one religion over the rest, we are violating the First Amendment of our Constitution.
Mark Chansey, a biblical studies professor at SMU and a Methodist himself, says the material does not give other religions much attention and could be dangerous for young children.
It's unrealistic to expect young children to bracket aside the religious claims of their stories, especially when the curriculum presents them in such a literalistic fashion.
Opponents also say it puts teachers in a difficult place because they're not trained to teach this material. But others went before the State Board of Education to support the proposal.
Those materials have been under attack merely because they have religious references and references to Christianity.
Supporters like Jonathan Sines with Texas Values say it's constitutional to teach the Bible and that the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of teaching the Bible several times.
What's happening today is that some groups and individuals, they want to censor the ability for us to talk about the history of the Bible and its significance in our country.
So until state education leaders make a decision, this debate will continue on.
A lot of conversation around whether
The Texas Education Agency is set to vote on this curriculum in November. Then after that, each individual school district has the option of either adopting it or choosing another one. Brian and Quita?
Well, Malia, this curriculum could come with a financial incentive, though, right?
Yeah, that's right. If each district decides to actually adopt this curriculum, they could get up to $60 per student just for adopting the curriculum. So with all the financial difficulties school districts are facing right now, opponents to the curriculum are really going to be advising school districts to take a look at what's in this curriculum before they just decide to adopt it for that financial benefit. Live in downtown Austin, Malia Massimo.
Alrighty, so I think that Texas is making a mistake. All politics aside, I really feel like the Bible needs to be taught by people who actually believe it and believe it passionately. Otherwise, I do not think that teaching will be effective at all. It will probably have some sort of negative effect. So I think that they're making a pretty big mistake. I think the schools should be secular. I think that parents, if they want their children to know the Bible, they should set that standard in their house, and or probably both, send them to church and take them to church and just have Christianity as a big influence in their home and in their personal lives. That would be far more effective. What we have going on in America right now, for some weird reason, is that, absolutely nothing is stopping anyone from studying the Bible and worshiping, but people aren't worried about themselves. People are worried about what everyone else is doing. And I don't think it's a good thing. And speaking of the Constitution, this is America. We are supposed to have freedom here, and you're free to choose to not follow the Bible. Now, of course, that's not what I would recommend, but, it's all a matter of choice. So yeah, this is not a good thing, and they called it Christian Infused. That is not good. I feel like what we already have now is a Christian infused society, and it's kind of confusing, and the message is not being delivered very well, and Christianity is not being expressed in a very effective manner that really makes a difference in people's lives, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think that Texas is making a mistake. It's unfortunate. It concerns me because I live in Missouri. I'm pretty sure that Missouri would like to be Texas if they could get away with it. Then again, I mean, I am the childless plant lady. This is not really my concern because I don't have children to educate or grandchildren or anything like that. However, I just generally don't think that it's a good idea, and it's not a good thing for the faith in general. So, if you're interested in learning about the Bible, read it yourself in your home. Teach it to your children if you have them, and go to church. I do not think that it should be in public schools at all. No religion should. I think that it should be secular. So, yeah, that's my feeling on that. And thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day. Bye.